back to the channel. Today we're checking out another one of these short story games. This one has like a UI very similar to the one I just did. Sir? Okay, we have stuff behind me. Forward, auto, menu, rewind. Maybe I will go here for now. Darkness, darkness, and nothing in all directions. At some point, I started thinking, shouldn't there be something here? Something anywhere? Oh, and I don't know anything about this one. I think I added it recently, or got it recently. But yeah, I don't really know what we're dealing with here. So yeah, let's just go in blind. So I started looking. I don't know what exactly I was looking for, but as I wandered, I spotted a light in the distance. Cute. As I approached, I found another, and another. A trail of burning bright lights. They traveled out and away, their steady glow piercing tiny holes in the darkness. They fascinated me. I decided I'd walk until I reached the source. I found a girl. She was sitting on a bed of those stars. It was a beautiful sight. She was sitting on a bed of stars. Memory saved. Someone's here. Oh, someone's here. What should I say to her? Are you crying? Oh, so she is space. Weird time? Excuse me, but have you been crying? I felt so lonely. I just can't seem to stop. But now someone's here. I didn't think someone would come, but you're here. I'm so happy. If you're happy, then stop crying. Honestly, Space. Huh? How did you know my name? I don't know. It just slipped out. How did I know her name? She never told it to me. Something about her feels so familiar, like an old friend. This isn't fair. I didn't even get to introduce myself. And now I have to ask for your name. It's time. 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 What are you doing? Saying it 8 times will help me remember. 8 on its side is infinity. That's how I'll never forget. I see. So time? Where did you come from? The start. If I had to give it a name, I'd call it the start. The start, yes, it will make sense to begin at the start. Does that make where we are now the middle? But you started here, didn't you? I don't know if we can call it the middle. We can! This place has changed. Has it? Yes, you're here with me now, Time. So before it was the start, and now it's the middle. It made sense in its own way. This girl is very straightforward. So if there's a beginning, is there an end? Probably. It would make sense for that to be the case. You think so too? I wonder what it's like. What if the end is sad? The start was lonely. Will the end be lonely too? I don't want that. You cry a lot, don't you? Yes, because look, whenever I do, these stars come out. Aw. I'd already noticed, but maybe it'd be rude to point that out. I can't really explain it, but somehow they make me feel a little less lonely. So, from the start, you've just been here making stars? Yes, you see, where there's nothing, I want to put something. Does that make sense? I guess it does. What kind of things do you do, Time? Move the universe. I can make the universe move forwards, backwards. I can jump to any moment I've already experienced. Oh, is that why we have the forwards here and rewind there? Oh, that sounds like hard work. Making stars sound harder to me. No, that's easy. Watch. I didn't mean to make you cry again, actually. This is a good chance to demonstrate. Huh? Alright, I remember the outcome. Memory saved, she's going to cry. Okay. Now I'll rewind to when I said making stars sound harder. Then I can just try to stop her from crying. I need to rewind. Okay. Alright. Making stars sound harder to me. And then we click. Hey, don't start crying just to prove how easy it is, okay? Huh? How did you know what I was about to do? That's my power. You already cried before, so I went back to the moment before you did in order to stop you. But now you stopped a bunch of stars appearing. You literally killed the future lives of billions and billions and trillions and whatever. Oh, you're incredible, Time. It's nothing really. You know something? I only just met you, but it feels like we've always known each other. I did know your name from the first moment I saw you, so maybe your feeling is true. But I can't remember talking with you like this before, now. Just like I can't remember crying before you changed what happened. Must be a paradox. Hey, how did you find me in the first place? I just followed your stars, and here you were. Oh, that means... Hey, if we ever get separated, I can just cry. That way you'll always be able to find me. Sure, but I don't know if I like the thought of making you cry. I won't have to, as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to go back to being alone. Alright, I'll stay. Doesn't seem like there's anyone else out there anyway, so I have no reason to leave. Anyone else? Oh no! If there is someone else out there, don't you think we should try looking for them? Probably should, yeah? You don't want them to feel lonely, do you? Exactly, I'm so happy you understand, Time. Oh, so cute! We wandered into the void together to see if we could find anything else out there, but all we found was darkness. And the more darkness we found, the more space would cry. I didn't like seeing her cry. I didn't want her to feel lonely. Much to my relief, she agreed to rest when I suggested it. So we could rewind here and say the other option if you wanted to then, but I closed my eyes for a while. When I opened them again, I was back in the dark. Space? No response. Memory saved, she's gone. What happened? All the stars are gone too. Did I make a mistake? I'll rewind from here to before I close my eyes. Okay, fine. I won't close my eyes this time. I have to pay attention so I don't miss what caused everything to go black. Time? You look so serious all of a sudden. Something strange happened, but I don't know what it was. Something strange? Scanning the cosmos, I noticed something seemed to be blotting out a group of stars in the distance. Huh? I'd spotted the anomaly. I could just barely make it out against the dark background of the void. There was someone out here after all. As soon as they noticed I'd spotted them, they disappeared. I squinted toward the area they'd been standing only a moment before, thinking I could easily find them again at such a distance. But very suddenly, she appeared right behind Space. She's looking kind of scary. What are you? Neil. Her demise. She phased right through Space, somehow erasing her from existence. The stars around us dimmed and faded as she disappeared. This is what had happened before. This is what I'd missed by taking my eyes off her. It was awful. I wanted it to stop. Where space once stood before me, there was now only Neil. What have you done to space and the stars? You took away all the beauty. Now all that's left is the void. But it's beautiful like this too, isn't it? No, I don't like it. Bring back space. Bring it back. Bring back her stars. If that's how you... I don't know what kind of voice for this. Like, I can hear, like, the anime... creepy, doll-like... deadpan voice, but I do not have the skills for this. If that's how you feel, I'll lock you in this moment until you understand. Missed the memory there. No. Okay, well, we can rewind here. Well, can we go back to, like... Oh, wait. Why can't I rewind past this point? If I go forward, all I see is... Huh. I can't go back? Yeah, I can't go back. Why are you stopping me from rewinding? Why can't I go back and protect space from you? That wouldn't be fair. Fair? It's not fair that you suddenly took her away. You don't like it? No, I can't do a voice for her. I don't know. It's weird. No, I don't like it. Bring back space. Bring back her stars. If that's how you feel, I'll lock in this one until I understand it. Until you understand, she says. That wouldn't be fair. Huh. That wouldn't be fair. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? What am I? Oh, I won't accept this. Oh, I can click it, sorry. But what can I do? If I return to the start, if I start over now, I could change this. Can you though? Otherwise, I'll be trapped in this loop. I guess that's like one ending? Can we click forward? Huh. Just like I remembered. Oh, sorry, I'm clicking too fast. Someone's here. You're alive. Wait, but does that mean we did... But Time didn't remember seeing space before. She knew her name, though. Thought something terrible had happened, but you're right here. I'm glad you're still okay. Huh? She looked at me like she'd never seen me before. Because of course she hadn't seen me before. This space was new. How could I have expected her to remember what happened? In my excitement to see her alive and well, I'd forgotten that rule. I decided to try recreating the first memory. Never mind. Excuse me, but... Have you been crying? It was a line I can't seem to stop, but now someone's here. Okay. I'm so happy. If you're happy, then stop crying honestly. Huh, how did you know my name? Of course, I didn't even tell me. Time. What are you doing? Except it's impossible for you to remember when I go back to before I told you. Can I just click forward? Where'd you come from? The future. Would you believe me if I told you I came from the future? When I thought I was all alone, you proved me wrong. So I'll believe whatever you say. Besides, there's this feeling in my chest that you are definitely someone I can trust. I'm glad. Well, it's true. I did come from the future. We already met before, and you wanted to search this void to see if we could find anyone or anything else. Dude, this thing is hurting my freaking temples. Ugh. Let's just not do it. Alright. That does sound like something I'd want to do. Did we find anyone? Someone found us, but it's hard to explain what happened. I don't want to scare her. We didn't find anyone. That's why I think we should stay together. Oh, it would be sad if there was anyone out there and they were feeling as lonely as I was. I lied to her. She said she'd believe whatever I say, and I took advantage of that trust. But I didn't know how to tell her what happened. I wanted to avoid the ending I saw before. If this path didn't lead to something better, I could always make a save point and rewind from here. Oh, can you? I guess. Hey, Time, if you're from the future, why did you come here? Well, so I'd be able to talk to you again. That makes it seem like she's not gonna be there in the future to talk to, though. Then in the future, we're not able to talk anymore? Oh no. Uh-oh, I'll reassure her so she doesn't start crying again. Yeah, we were separated, but I'm going to change it so that doesn't happen. That's a relief. I should figure out a backup plan too, so that you're not the only one working hard at this. Hey, so how did you find me in the first place? That's easy. I already knew where you'd be waiting for me. Our very first meeting. Before you knew where I was, what about then? I just followed your stars, and here you were. Oh, that means, hey, if we ever get separated, I can just cry. That way you'll always be able to find me. Sure, but I don't like the thought of making her cry. I want to have so as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to going back to being alone. I don't want to be alone either. I'm glad you feel the same, Time. Would it be alright to just lay here together, just for a little while? If you want to, then I don't mind. Yeah, but are we sure Neil isn't just gonna show up? I held her hand so that Neil wouldn't be able to sneak up on us. Our fingers interlaced so easily. It was as if they belonged together like this, but that was impossible. Space and time? Not impossible. That feeling, even if it didn't make any sense, only made me hold tighter. As long as I held on to space, Neil wouldn't be able to take her away. We could lay here and admire the stars together and never do anything else. I'd be satisfied just like this. Time, can I ask you something? What is it? What happened before? What was it that you came back in order to change? I already told you we got separated. I know, but I definitely would have been crying if that happened. Couldn't you have followed my stars? I couldn't. You weren't able to make them anymore. That's terrible. Yeah, it was. I'm glad you came back. If we couldn't find each other, I'd want to change that too. We lay there in silence for a while. I had the feeling space could sense I was waiting for something. She didn't ask what. As long as I held on to her, she had nothing to worry about. No, surely she was watching us from somewhere the light from space's star didn't reach. I wanted to be ready. I wanted to be able to stop her when she appeared. But we fell asleep. Oh no. No, no! I let it happen again. I lost space again. Time. Don't go back anymore. Why are you doing this? She's just going to trap me here again, isn't she? Memory saved. Another ending. Stay. 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 Oh. Okay, can I save point? Can I get this one? Being together, space felt so natural. Even the lightest touch could put me at ease, though I still couldn't explain why. We could lay here and admire the stars together and never do anything else. I'd be satisfied just like this. Oh, this is new. No, I need to tell her what happened, otherwise it'll just turn out the same. Space, listen to me. I came from a future where you and all your stars were taken away by someone called Neil. Huh? I'm here to try to save you from that fate. I want you to know that. Why didn't you say so earlier? I don't know. I didn't want to frighten you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I let myself get taken away. It's not your fault, Space. You don't want to be all alone either, do you? You feel the same as me, then it must have hurt. It's okay. I'm able to come back to prevent things like this. Please don't cry. Okay. I told Space about the other versions of our meeting that I knew of. I told her that Neil was somehow able to limit my power, trapping me in loops, and keeping me from rewinding far enough to stop her whenever she appeared. And Space wanted to help. She said if we worked together, we might have a chance. It was better than trying to fight this monster on my own. Neil seems to only appear when we let our guard down. I tried waiting before, but we fell asleep. Then we have to make the first move, but what should we do? I don't know. If I could go back far enough, just enough to know exactly what's going to happen, so that I'd be able to fix it, The only way I've been able to learn anything is through seeing you get taken away. I don't want to watch that happen again. Time. You're working so hard, aren't you? I want to help. I don't want you to feel alone. I'm still here, so I hope I can do something for you. We stayed like this for a while. She was warm. It felt nice. I considered pausing the universe here in this moment. After all, moving forward could cause something awful to happen again, and it was up to me whether or not to let this path play out. But I knew I didn't have to be afraid, because I wasn't alone. Dude, she looks so cool. Neil had already shown herself. Why are you doing this? This is Neil? Why do you look like me? Yeah. You're the copy. Why won't you stay erased? Space, run! I'll stop her! But I don't want to be separated from you. It's only temporary. I promise I'll be able to find you later, so get out of here. I don't like this. I don't like this. Can we save here? In an instant, Neil's body blinked out of existence. She'd slipped through my grasp. Memory saved again and again, and once again, the space was gone. Was there nothing I could do? Neil had beaten me no matter what I tried. My attempts to change fate were only hurting Space again and again. Time. Why won't you look at me? Keep taking Space away. Of course I wouldn't want to look at someone who did that. I mean, I would want to try to understand this one, because maybe they also don't want to be alone, or I don't know. You're crying for her? I felt so overwhelmed by hopelessness. I'd barely noticed my tears. How strange, I thought, for me to cry so easily. Space was always the one who... And there it was again. The feeling I'd known her for much longer than I possibly could have. Didn't understand these feelings. Aren't you going to reset again? What's the point if you'll always... Again. She said again. Then she remembers the other times that I asked you before, what are you? I am nil, emptiness, void, whatever you want to call me. Wherever there is something, I want to make it nothing. Does that make sense? Why would you want to do that? You exist just to take Space away? Space exists to take me away. Why can't you understand? Must I explain it to you? Time, Please listen. I will. You're still here. You'll really listen to me? Just say what you want to say. Fine. I know why she's doing all this. I'll be able to think of a way to stop her. I don't know if we need a way to stop her. We need a way to coexist. There's another feeling in my heart when I look at her. Sympathy? Why? Because her whole existence is about making everything disappear. How lonely is that? In the very, very beginning, I was alone. There was only me and the thick, empty, infinite darkness that surrounds us now. At some point, I thought I wanted there to be more than just that. That's when I changed from nothing to something. It was also when you first appeared, Time. From that point on, it felt like we were all there ever was and all there would ever be. One time and one space and no one else. We had so much fun together. I thought it would last for all eternity. But then my light faded and you stopped. You stopped, but I was still here. I was still here, but you rewound to be with the light I left behind. I waited for the end to come again, thinking maybe I could reach you there. But whenever it came, you would just rewind it again to be with another new me. But space doesn't remember. No, time doesn't remember this. Another new space. It made me so jealous. I waited so long for you to finally find me. But how could you? I couldn't cry. I couldn't create any light of my own for you to follow. You found new lights or stars. You forgot about me. How could that be true? I don't have any memories like that. There's no way I would forget about space. But you did again and again. She always returns to nothing, to me, and you always go back to the beginning. I guess because space eventually ends. And then, but how would, I don't know. Memory's a fickle thing. You never stay with me. You always want to stay with space, but not Neil. It's because my darkness isn't as beautiful. You always choose her stars over me. I erased everything. Okay, that makes sense. All of the universes, and started over with just one for you and me. But space is always there too, and you always go to her. Is that why I can't remember it? Because you erased the universe that held those memories? I guess that makes sense. Because nothing is in the beginning and nothing is in the end. So time has a lifespan and space has a lifespan, but nil is just always there. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Do you know what all the universes are now? It's you and space together, and I'm alone. That's why I wanted to bring you to the end faster. I even learned how to stop you from rewinding. I feel bad for Liv, like seriously. When I erased her, I could finally reach you, but you only got mad at me. I'd finally said everything right, but you didn't understand anything at all. I was stupidly hoping you would remember everything if you could just see me again. I was so angry when you didn't. How could I recall memories that were erased unless these feelings in my heart? I still can't stop you from resetting. I can't stop you from doing what's always brought you closer to her. You've been going farther and farther away. I didn't know what to do anymore. So you were desperate. You didn't really a remove space because you wanted her removed. You just didn't know how to be included or see time again. I didn't want to have to explain it all to you like this. I wanted you to remember on your own, but I can't take this anymore. Neil's story. Neil, even if those memories were erased for me, they still left an impression in my heart, and that impression, that love has driven my every action up to this point. But you and space are connected. All of my memories with you were with who space is now. That's how I got it confused. I don't want to hear that. Thanks to you, I finally understand what I've been feeling all along. And it's that you are someone who is very precious to me. Even if those feelings were projected onto a you who wasn't you anymore. I'm sorry, Neil. You're so mean. You treated me like I was the bad one. Well, her memories were erased and you acted like the bad one, so... But it's hard from your point of view, I suppose. I was the one who messed up from the start. Can you ever forgive me? All I wanted was to be at your side again, and you forgot about me. I won't forgive you so easily. That's fine, I'll work hard to make it all up to you. I got all the time in the world. Or in the universe. Good. You have all of eternity to do that. Just the two of us. Ah, see, that's the problem here, though, isn't it? Just the two of us. Just the two of us, huh? Let's just save that. It's fine like this. I had to go back. Let's say it's fine. See what happens. Nil ending. Yeah, just the two of us. I'm so happy. I waited for this for so long. I know. Sorry to keep you waiting. But forcing somebody to be with you, though, when they don't really want to, or like, don't like this version, I don't know, not version, but like, ooh. There's no light, there's no joy. Nell and I spent all of eternity together, just like she said. Alone together in the darkness, without space's light. I felt like I'd left something behind. But being together with Neil... What is this, design? What does it mean? It's really cool. Oh, it's her hair. Dude, why did I suddenly, like, remove her body? And, like, that was her body. I was like, interesting. But obviously her body's here. Never mind. I felt like I'd left something behind, but being together with Neil... No, with my true space. That was all that mattered. I had a lot to make up for. I didn't go back for space. Would she forgive me? Okay, so this is one type of ending then. Let's, No, thanks for making it, but I'm not done. I wanna... Memories. Wait. Okay, but... I don't want to restart. Extras. I want to go to my save. Can I not go to my save without, going back to memories? Partially erase memories. Completely erase all memories. All memories. Interesting. Can I not choose it? But I don't want to erase it. I want to go there. If I erase my memories, I could start over. I could do something different. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. No, don't leave me. Please don't leave me again. I finally have you. I don't want to go back to before. You won't remember. It will be as if none of this ever happened. But won't Nil remember, though? Isn't that the point? Please, time. Please stay with me. This is the only way to reach space. Reset. I can reset things back to right after I lost the third space. Do it. So, darkness, darkness, nothing in all directions. I need to find space right away. As I made my way toward her, I felt relieved to see her comforting light in the distance. Oh, someone's here. Can I forward? No. I want to save you. Space, listen carefully. Someone called Nil is going to come and take you and all of your beautiful stars away. Huh? Please trust me. My name is Time, and I came from a future where that's what always happens in the end. I don't understand. I know it's a lot to take in. I want to protect you. I don't want Nil to take you away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I let myself get taken away. It's not your fault, Space. You don't want to be alone either, dude. It must have hurt. It's okay. Please don't cry. Tell Space about the other versions of our meeting that I knew of. Telling me it was with the limit of my power. Trapped me in loops. Keep me from rewinding. And Space wanted to help. She said if we worked together, we might have a chance. It hadn't changed anything before, but I wanted to try it again anyway. Nil seems to only appear when we let our guard down. Try to remember if I fell asleep. Don't have to make forward, but what would we do? I don't know if I could go back far enough. I don't want to that happen again. Time, you're working hard. I want to help you. So yeah, the save points are new. Interesting. Stay like this for a while. As I remember, warm, comfortable, safe. Expect Nil to show up again soon. Be careful going forward from here. These might be my last moments with Space in this version of our universe. Space, there's something I want to say. I really like you. This may be a little sudden, but I like you a lot. I feel the same. Even if we only just met. Even if we only just met, because you really wanted to stay with me, didn't you? Even if you had to try over and over. You always come to find me to make sure I wasn't lonely, isn't that right? That may sound so selfless. I didn't want to feel lonely either. But really, I just wanted to be here with you. I don't want either of us to be left all alone. The thought that we met like this again and again is enough to make me never feel lonely again. Thank you, Time. Well, if you didn't come here, you wouldn't remember, though. And then you'd be lonely. I'm crying again. How could hearing those words make me so happy? I have no right to hear them yet. I haven't done anything to protect you yet. I've only failed you over and over. You're trying your best. That's what it feels like to me. How can you know that? How do you know everything I've told you isn't a lie? Because you say it so honestly. I can feel our connection in my heart, so even if I don't remember our other meetings, even if I don't completely understand all of this, I still think you're someone very precious to me, Time. Space. Precious to me too. Can I kiss you? I feel like it's too soon to kiss. You're precious to me too. You're precious to me too, Space. That's why I'll definitely save you. I know you will. Here she is. Nil had already shown herself. Why are you doing this? This is Nil? Why do you look like me? You're the copy. Why won't you stay erased? Space, run, I'll stop her. But I don't want to be separated from you. It's only temporary. I promise I'll be able to find you later, so get out of here. Maybe if I hold tighter, if I could just keep her here. What's the point in doing the same thing twice? Nothing changed. I failed again. Next, you'll start crying over her. Can we skip that part? She knows. She remembers everything as well as I do. I asked you to before. What are you? I am nil, emptiness, void, whatever you want to call me. Wherever there is something, I want to make it nothing. Does that make sense? Okay. I will listen and then I'll not choose. Can I save here though? It might just make an end. Nil stories because I listen to space feelings that understand what I'm feeling right now. And it's that you're someone who's very precious to me. Just okay, and then just the two of I have to go back. I'm sorry, Nil. I promised Space I would go back to her. No, why? Am I not enough for you? Staying here would mean I'm forgetting a part of you again. And I don't want that. I'm not going to leave any part of you all alone. Do you understand? I do understand, but I still don't like it. What can I do in order for you to accept this, then? If you're really serious, return to the beginning. I want to start over with you. But instead of looking for Space first, you have to find me instead, okay? Do you promise you'll come to me first? I can promise that. Yes, I promise to come and find you. Good, it's a promise. Alright, Nil. I'll see you again soon. Okay, let's start then. Darkness. Nil was somewhere out here in this emptiness. She'd been waiting for me all along. You found me. I promised I would. Yeah, and I keep my promises, okay? I don't make promises I won't keep. You also promised we'd never be apart. And you promised I was the only one you'd ever love. And you promised... Hold on. You're talking about a version of me who's not around anymore. I personally haven't promised you anything like that. Yeah, this time hasn't promised that. Forgetting about it? It is an excuse, actually. Forgetting about it is no excuse. I'm still holding you to everything you've said in the past. But you erased me. You're pretty strict. This is your punishment for everything you put me through. Fine, as long as you don't start making things up to get me to do whatever you want. I'll be fair. Are you ready to meet Space? No, she isn't going to like... Dude, Space will like anyone. She won't remember what you did before. And if we told her, I think she'd understand how you felt. What's wrong? You really don't want to meet her? I think she's afraid that I'll like Space more than her. And they both kind of like me in the way. Because, I mean, that makes... Well, me, time. It makes sense, though. Time and nothingness, time and space, like, they're all interconnected, so... It's not that, it's just... Do we have to go right away? I still haven't forgiven you yet. So that's how it is. Maybe if you'd give me a kiss, perhaps I'd forgive you a little bit. You're really cute. I know. Wait, you're just gonna kiss her? We'd fallen right back into place as if I'd never been gone. Oh, Space is getting here. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't kiss Space then if you're gonna kiss Nil, so... Her touch felt so familiar. How could I have ever forgotten it? You must have had a million of these kinds of encounters before. Why else would it have felt so natural? I mean, you can be a trio. You don't have to, like, limit yourself to two. Every moment like this that was lost to me, I have to make new memories to replace them one by one. Oh, these stars. They don't feel lonely. Their light feels happy. Oh, someone's here. Memory saved, true beginning. Oh, and then ends here. Oh, that's cute. Dude, Neil does look so sick though with that hair. I am weak to a dark side. But I do hope like Space I don't know, like this love triangle thing. I don't know how it is, but that was great. Will they not? I wanted to see them talk more, but I can return our universe back to the way it was before, but making all of us forget what happened. What should I do? Partially, completely? Never mind, these memories are too precious. Well, I guess that's where we're gonna leave it, because these memories are too precious to me. This was so cute. Yeah, oh my god. Dude, some of these are just like so... Like, it makes me feel like warm and fuzzy. And Neil was such a cool character in this. The nothingness, and then time, and just all of them were so... I love this stuff. I love being able to play these short games and get all of these feelings and this fun ride of the story that was created. And obviously you can get a lot of achievements in this one. You can go back and get more memories. Memory locked, ending locked. Okay, so there is another ending here. I could do it. Is that the only ones I'm missing though? I think it's fine. I am curious though. How do I... Oh yeah, go back. Partially erase? Should I feel like I should. So forward. I wanna save you. I really like you. You're precious. And we listen to... I mean, we can say I won't, because I haven't done that. So I was wondering if we go back and don't find Nil first, but I think that happens no matter what. So maybe... I don't want to hear anything you have to say. I'm going to save space. I won't fail again. I'll find a way to save her. Oh, okay. Okay, so that really doesn't do anything. I really like you. You're precious. Listen. I have to go back. That's a lot to ask. Okay, we haven't said that. Finding space is a lot easier. I wouldn't even know where to begin looking for you. Ashley's angry. I'll give you another chance. Do you promise you'll come back? Okay, I promised. Yes, I'll promise to come and find you. Okay, and then we start it. Neil was somewhere. Oh, and it just ends. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to find that memory then. And it's fine. Promise to find Nil first. Yeah, I don't know how to get it, but it's fine. You know, you can find, like, I'm sure I can watch somebody else do that, and it'll be completely all right. But yeah, this was really fun. I don't think I've played any games by these people before, so I'm definitely going to check out some of their other games in the future, because this was really good. Okay, I hope you like this one too, this playthrough, and I will catch you on something else.